Another area that may be helpful in working with algebra is to convert English into algebra, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to translate each of these sentences into an algebraic equation. And we'll, again, you try it, think about it, pause, check it out. All right, so in doing this then, let's get a pen. 4 times the sum of a number and 5. So I think what we want to do is put this sum of a number, we don't know what it is, so we can use x and 5. So by putting this in parentheses, this makes this a sum. We have to add these together and get the sum. Now, 4 times this, we'd put that 4 out in front. 4 times the sum of a number and 5 is divided by, now we have to bring our division bar, by 3. And the results would be equals 16. Now, we're not going over how to solve an equation. That's another lesson. We're just going to go over English to algebra. 7 less than half a number. Well, half a number is 1/2 n. Now you could write that n over 2 also. Now 7 less than this, less 7, is equal sign 34. Now, as we continue here, they're asking us to solve these equations, but we're not going to solve them at this time. We're just going to practice converting this into an equation. All right, the sum of 5 times a number and this. So, 5 times a number, the sum of 5 times a number in this is equal to, there's our equal sign, the difference between, now this is going to be 6 times a number, but the difference, we need a negative sign, and 1/4. Again, read it to see if you've caught it here, and the sum of 5 times a number. Okay, we don't need parentheses here. All right, number 4. 8 times the sum of a number and -2. So a number and a -2. So in a sense, that's the sum. We put it in parentheses, the key word. Sum, parentheses. 8 times that. Now often students might go 8x and not put the parenthesis here. The parenthesis makes this a sum. Is the same as 9 times the number. Twice the difference of a number and 7. Now, a number and 7. Now, again, the difference of a number and 7, you have to put that in a parenthesis. Now, that's the difference of a number and 7. Another way of writing it is the way we did up here, or saying it, the sum of a number and negative 7. Here they're describing it as the difference of a number and 7. The word difference implies the negative sign. Now, twice this is equal to 5 times the number here. Is equal to 5 times the number plus 1. Alright, so check it out again. Twice the difference of a number and 7, I have to put that in parentheses, twice that, is equal to 5 times the number plus 1. Notice the subtle difference here. There's no parenthesis. All right, I've raised it up again. Let's go on to number 6. If the sum of a number and negative 3, again, if you hear a sum, you need to put that in parentheses. X and negative 3. Now that indicates a sum because of the parentheses. Now you're going to double that, so you have to put a 2 out in front. The results is an equal sign, 1/2 the number. Sue makes twice as much money as Tom. If the total of their salary is this, find the salary of each. Well, we're going to say T is equal to Tom's salary. So, what would be twice Tom's salary? 2T plus Tom's salary equals our total here. Now remember, even though I didn't write the 1 here, I'm going to put it there now. There is an unwritten 1 there. So eventually this is going to become 3t equals this. And we're not solving these equations, but that's the protocol, the start of it anyway. Okay, Peggy Fleming won 2 more figure skating championships than Dorothy Hamill. If the total championships for both is 8, how many did each win or won? Alright, well, let's say that D is the number that Dorothy won. Now, Peggy won 2 more than that, so we would need the D for this amount plus 2. Now, we could put that in parentheses, but it's okay without. And that equals 8. Now, a 30-inch board is to be cut into 3 pieces. Alright, so let's make a picture sometimes helps here. So how long is this board? It's 30 inches. Now we're going to cut it into 3 pieces. And these will be different lengths. And let's see what we're going to put here. So the second piece is twice as long as the first. So we're going to say this piece is the first piece. And that's going to be x. Now, what will the second piece be? Well, we said the second piece is twice as long as the first piece. So this is going to be 2x. And the third piece is 3 times as long as the first piece. So this is going to be 3x. And we say all of these added together equals our 30. So x plus 2x plus 3x equals 30. Okay, we'll raise it up a little bit now. Now, once you get a pattern, you can kind of follow that. Here we have another board. Make a little picture. And this is going to be 56 inches. And again, 3 pieces. We don't know how long the first piece is, so we'll call the first piece x. Now the second piece is 3 times as long. We'll call that 3x. And the third piece is 4 times as long. You see, this is very similar to the previous one. So we just add them all up. X plus 3x plus 4x equals 56. You need to remember there's a 1 that we don't write. So this is going to be 8x then equals 56. You divide both sides by 8 and then you go on from there. But we're looking to convert English into algebra. Carpenter gave an estimate of this to build a cover over a patio. His hourly rate is this, and he needs this much in material. How many hours does he expect to do the job? Well, remember, he charges $28 for each hour. So if we go 28 times 8, that'll be his hourly total cost, plus materials, $560, and that will equal the $980. And there we've converted from English into algebra, which is an important skill in this course.